Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we will explore how to create an automated attendance system. Before diving into the implementation, we will first discuss how the attendance sheet works and the design process behind it. In the month selection list, when the month is changed, the start and end dates are automatically updated accordingly. In the day view, Sundays are highlighted, and as the month changes, the calendar automatically updates accordingly. We will also explore how this functionality was implemented. We will also learn how to highlight the current day. When the month is set to May, the system automatically highlights today's date because its May month and date is May 20th. See, the column of Sundays is been highlighted, so as we change the month it rotates automatically. As you can see, it's working correctly. When the month is changed, the Sunday column automatically adjusts to reflect the correct dates. The title row is highlighted to represent the number of days in the selected month. As the month changes, the highlighted section automatically adjusts, expanding or contracting based on the number of days in that month. An outline has also been applied using a formula to dynamically highlight the title row. As the month changes, the outline automatically adjusts, expanding or contracting in accordance with the number of days in the selected month. This ensures that the visual representation accurately reflects the duration of each month, enhancing clarity and user interaction within the sheet. To maintain data accuracy and consistency, validation rules have been implemented to restrict input in the Sunday columns. If any entry is made in the designated Sunday areas, the system will flag it as invalid, preventing unintended data entry on non-working days or predefined exceptions. The total section has been designed to automatically calculate attendance values based on user input. As entries such as present, absent, or leave are typed into the corresponding cells, the system dynamically updates the totals in real time. This automated counting mechanism enhances accuracy and efficiency by eliminating the need for manual calculations and ensuring that attendance data is consistently up to date. Here we have the final look of our yearly record, with all steps successfully completed. Here we have the complete yearly record for the student James, which includes the total number of present, absent, and leave days. The yearly record automatically integrates all monthly attendance data. Updates within any monthly sheet. This section presents the attendance record of James for the month of January, and as well as you can see the yearly record. To demonstrate the functionality, we will proceed to the January sheet and apply certain changes. These updates will be immediately reflected not only in the January record but also in the overall yearly summary, ensuring accuracy and consistency across all records. Now, let us proceed to apply some changes. Now, let us move to the yearly record and observe the applied changes. As you can see, all updates made in the monthly sheets are automatically reflected in the consolidated yearly summary, ensuring accuracy, transparency, and consistency across the entire record. So, how can all of this be made possible? So let's start. First, we are going to type title of month. Now type title of year. Type start date. Now type end date. Now we are going to create a list of months. To do this, go to the new sheet, type January and then drag it down to fill in the rest of the months automatically. Now, go to sheet 1 and select the cell in the row corresponding to this month knows title. Navigate to the Data tab and click on Data Validation. In the settings, change the criteria from any value to list. Then, click on the source field, go to sheet 2, and select the list of months you previously created. Click OK to apply the settings. You will now see a drop-down list of months available in the selected cell. Click on the cell located next to the label year. Click on Data Validation. In the Settings tab, under Allow, select List from the drop-down menu. In source field type years like 2024, 2025, 2026, etc. Click OK to apply data validation. Now we have a list of years. Click on the cell next to start date. This cell contains a formula. That is, equals date value bracket start type 1 in double quotation. Now type the symbol of and select list of months. Again type symbol of and select list of years, then bracket close. Press enter, click on the cell containing the start date. Then go to the Home tab, navigate to the number group, and change the number format to short date. Now click on the cell in front of end date. It also contains formula. That is equal to EO month bracket start. Select start date, 0 bracket close. Press enter. Click on the cell containing end date. Click on the cell containing end date, go to the numbers format, click on short date. Let's now apply the appropriate formatting. Next, we will develop the interface for attendance, which will feature input fields for name, father's name, class, and whole month dates. For whole month dates, we have a formula which is equals start date. Press enter. In the date column, we don't require the full date details, only the day of the month is needed. To achieve this, press Ctrl+1 to open the Format Cells dialog, select Custom, then remove the YYO and millimeter elements from the format. Click OK to apply the changes. See, we have only day values. To enter the second day in the date column, we use a formula structured as follows. Equals IF, start by selecting the cell containing the first day's date. Less than, now select end date cell, now type $sign to both row and column. Comma, select first day of date +1, double quotation bracket close. Press enter. Now convert the number format to short date. We only need the day information from the date, not the full date details. To achieve this, press Ctrl+1 to open the Format Cells dialog box. Then, select Custom under the Number tab. In the Type field, remove YY and millimeter, leaving only the day format. Click OK, and only the day will be displayed. Select the cell containing the second day of the date, then drag to extend the selection through the 31 days. Clear the selection of any extra cells that are not required. Next, we will adjust the column width. First, select the desired area. Then, go to the Home tab, locate the cells group, and click on Format. From the drop-down menu, choose Column Width. Enter the value for 0.09, then click OK to apply the changes. You will now see that the column width has been successfully adjusted. Next, we will insert the day names using a formula. To begin, click on the cell directly above the first date. Let's enter the formula, which is equals text bracket start, select first day of date, comma, now type 3 times D in double quotation bracket close. Press enter. Now drag it till 31 days of date. At this point, you should be able to see the names of all 31 days displayed for the month. This confirms that the formula has been applied correctly and is functioning as expected across the entire range. Next, we will apply formatting to the interface titles and date headers. Start by selecting the entire rows that contain both the titles and the corresponding dates. Navigate to the Conditional Formatting menu and select New Rule. Next, choose the last option, use a formula to determine which cells to format. In the Rule Description section, enter the desired formula to define the formatting condition. Now, create the formula using is equal. Now select the first cell of title interface here in formula. D indicates to column and 13 indicates to row, so here we remove the $sign before the column to make it relative, and keep the row fixed if needed. Type greater than and less than in last double quotation. Click on Format, navigate to the T-Fill tab, select a color, and then click OK. The title row is now highlighted based on the applied formula. As you change the month from the drop-down list, the highlighted titles automatically adjust, expanding or shrinking based on the number of days in the selected month. Now let's change the month. As you change the month, the title formatting adjusts automatically. For example, it decreases in February because it has fewer days compared to a month like July. Now, we are change the month again and observe how the color highlighting increases accordingly. Now, let's add an outline to the attendance sheet interface. First, select the cells below the first title row. Then, go to Conditional Formatting and click on New Rule. Choose the last option, use a formula to determine which cells to format. Now, let's create the formula. Is equal now select the first title, remove the $sign from the column type greater than less than symbol and double quotation. Click on Format, then go to the Outline tab. Select the outline border style, and click OK to apply. Without clicking anywhere else, drag the selected cell across to the last date of the month. Now, drag the selection down the column to cover all the rows where data is required. At this point, as you change the selected month, you'll notice that the outline dynamically adjusts, expanding or contracting automatically based on the number of days in the month. This behavior mirrors the earlier color highlighting we applied. Now, let's highlight all Sundays in the day name row for the entire month. Begin by selecting the entire row that contains the day names. Then, navigate to Conditional Formatting, click on Highlight Cells Rules, and select text that contains. Enter the word Sun in the text field, select your desired color, and then click OK to proceed. Notice that the Sundays have been highlighted. Now we are going to highlight today's date. First, select the entire month. Navigate to Conditional Formatting, then choose Highlight Cells Rules. From the drop-down, select a date occurring. In the final drop-down, choose Today and select your preferred color. Click Custom Format, then go to the Fill tab, choose your desired color, and click OK. If today's date is not highlighted, it may be because the calendar is set to May 2026, while the current date is in May 2025. To correct this, update the year and month to May 2025 in the calendar view. Now, you should see today's date properly highlighted. Now we are going to highlight the columns that contain the dates on which Sundays fall throughout the entire month. Select the cell immediately below the first cell. Then, navigate to the Conditional Formatting menu, click on A New Rule, and choose the last option in the list. Now we have to create a formula which is equal select first day name remove $sign from column is equal type Sun in double quotation. Click on Format and choose Color and then OK. Now, click on the Format Painter. Then, click on the cell below the second date and drag it down to the end of the column. Next, select the cell below the first date, click on the Format Painter again, and then select the second cell below the first date and drag it down to apply the formatting. Notice that the column containing the dates on which Sundays fall has been highlighted. Let's verify whether it rotates correctly as the month changes. Yes, it is rotating successfully. Let's check it again. It's working properly. Let's lock the column where Sundays are highlighted to prevent any text entry. Any attempt to enter text should be marked as invalid. First, select the cell below the first date. Then, go to the Data tab, click on Data Validation, and choose Custom from the list. Now let's create a formula. Now select the cell corresponding to the first day. Then, use a $sign before the row. Now type greater than and less than. Then Sun in double quotation. Click on the Error Alert tab. In the title field, enter invalid. In the error message field, type Sunday is off, then click OK. Next, drag the cell from the first date to the end date, then drag it downward along the column as needed. Now, if you attempt to enter any data in the Sunday marked cells, an error alert will appear, indicating that Sunday is off. Now, let's merge a selected range of cells to create a space for the school name title. After merging, Type name of school in the merged cell. Then, apply formatting such as font color, borders, and other styling elements as needed to enhance the appearance. We will now create a format to calculate attendance totals. This format will automatically count absent days, present days, and leave days. Once the structure is set up, we will apply the appropriate formulas to perform the calculations. So let's start creating format. Now the format has been completed, we can begin entering the formulas. The present day's formula is equal to count if bracket start select the row from the start date to end date comma and then P in double quotation. In this formula P indicates present days. Now press enter. Let's type absent days formula, which is equal to count if bracket start select the row from the start date to end date comma and then A in double quotation bracket close. In this formula A indicates absent days. Now press enter. Now let's type leave days formula, which is equal to count if bracket start select the row from the start date to end date comma and then L in double quotation bracket close. In this formula L indicates leave days. Now press enter. Now, drag the formula down through all the cells in each of the 3 columns: present days, absent days, and leave days. Our attendance sheet is now fully completed. It is ready to be used for automatically tracking attendance. Now, let's begin by entering some data. This will serve as the foundation for our work, allowing us to move forward with clarity and precision. First, we are entering data into our attendance sheet is to include the student's name, father's name, and class. Since we have already typed these details in another Excel file, we will simply import them into our main file. Make sure to enter the information accurately according to your students. So let's enter. First, we will select the student's name and copy it by using the shortcut Ctrl+C. Now, we will move to our original file and paste it into the student name field using the shortcut Ctrl+V. Now, let's proceed to enter the father's name. we will follow the same process as before. Simply select the father's name from the source file, copy it, and then paste it into the appropriate column of our original attendance sheet. Next, we will record the class of the students. In this case, we are setting class 10 for all students to maintain consistency, and then we will drag it down the attendance sheet to apply it for the entire list. Now, select the entire table and adjust the alignment to middle and center for a clean and uniform look. Now, we are going to create a list of all months on the left side, which will help us easily access and check the records of different months. Once we link this list with the records stored in separate monthly sheets, it will allow us to navigate smoothly. The list will appear similar to the one you are currently seeing. So, stay with us until we complete this step of our attendance sheet. Once this part is done, we will proceed to the next stage. After completing the creation of our monthly list, the next step is to generate 12 copies of our attendance interface, with each copy representing a separate month. This approach will ensure that our records remain well organized and systematically maintained throughout the year. In Sheet 2, we have a list of months that we have used within the interface of our attendance sheet. Move this sheet to the left side and label it as a list of months. Now, we are creating 12 copies, one for each month. Click on Sheet 1. Select Move or Copy. Choose Move to End. Click on Create Copy. Click OK. A copy of Sheet 1 will now be created. By following this process, we can generate additional copies as needed. Moreover, by selecting 2 or more sheets at the same time, we can create multiple copies simultaneously, which we will demonstrate as we proceed further. So, stay with us until we complete this step. Now, we need one additional sheet for the yearly record, where we will summarize the entire year's attendance, and this is going to be very interesting. Click on the plus symbol, an empty sheet will be added. And then name it Yearly Record. And move it on left side. Now, let's apply colors to the sheet titles, so stay with us until we complete this step. Now we are going to link the list of months we created with the individual sheets for all 12 months. Each month's heading in the list will be linked directly to its corresponding sheet, ensuring proper navigation and consistency. First, we will link the yearly record with its corresponding sheet by using the exact same name, ensuring that both the heading and the sheet remain consistent. Right-click on the yearly record heading. Now click on Link. Here, on the left side, click on Place in this document. Now you will see all the sheets listed. Click on the sheet you want to link. Since we are linking the yearly record, we will click on it. Now click OK, and the link will be created. Next, we will link all the month headings to their corresponding sheets using the same process. Stay with us until we complete this stage of our attendance sheet. So let's start. We have now linked all the month names with their corresponding sheets. Next, we will move these links to the other sheets, making our attendance sheet more organized and engaging. Select the entire list of linked months and copy it using Ctrl+C. Now go to the next sheet, select the entire list of months along with the yearly record, and paste it using Ctrl+V. Repeat the same process for all the headings, and stay with us until the setup is fully complete. So let's start. Next, we will record attendance for all months. Here in Attendance Interface, P will represent present days, A will represent absent days, and L will represent leave days. First, we will record the attendance for the month of January. To do this, we need to change the month from October to January, otherwise, it may result in an error. Instead of marking attendance one by one, which takes too long, we'll just mark one entry and drag it down to fill the rest. We'll do the same for leave and absent days. Of course, if you're marking daily, one by one is easier, but here we're just showing you the quick method. Stick with us till we finish January's attendance. Here, we will first enter the present days, followed by marking the absent and leave days at regular intervals. So be with us until month of January completes. This table presents the total attendance for January, showing the count of present, absent, and leave days. These results are generated using the formula we explained earlier while setting up the interface, thus completing the monthly attendance summary. Now, let us proceed to the month of February. Before marking attendance, always ensure that you update the month to the correct one. Otherwise, the entries may not be recorded accurately and could result in errors. Now, let us enter the attendance for all remaining months. The process will remain the same, so stay with us until the entire record is completed. We have now completed the attendance marking for all months. This is where you can truly see the benefits of creating a linked list of months. With this feature, you can move effortlessly from one month's record to another, making the entire system smooth and user-friendly. It not only saves valuable time but also ensures accuracy and efficiency in managing attendance records. This is one of the key advantages of designing the sheet in this structured way. Now, the next step is to move towards the yearly record sheet. We can easily access it either by clicking on the linked heading or by selecting the sheet named a yearly record at the bottom. Now, it's time to create the interface for the yearly record. We will begin by entering the fields, name and father's name. Here, the letter F will represent father. Next, type UP, A, and L in separate columns. These will represent present, absent, and leave days respectively. Now, above these three columns, we will merge three cells and type January. These columns will represent the present, absent, and leave records for the month of January. Now, we will create the same structure for all the remaining months. The process will be exactly the same as we followed earlier, so be with us until we complete it. Now, we will import the students' names along with their fathers' names into the yearly record sheet. Once the data is in place, we will begin adjusting the interface to make it more structured and professional. This includes applying proper formatting such as setting clear borders, adding suitable colors, and making other enhancements to ensure the sheet looks clean and easy to read. So, stay with us until we complete this step together. Now, we are going to import the total number of present, absent, and leave days for the month of January. Once the data for James is entered, we can simply drag it down, and the records for all other students will be calculated automatically. This is the true magic of Excel. Click on the cell below the present days of January and type equal symbol. Now, open the January attendance sheet. Scroll to right side. Select the present days cell for the student James, the first cell, and press enter. The total value of total present days for the James January month is being imported. Now, drag the cell downward so that the records for the other students are also imported automatically. Now, let's import the absent days. Click on the cell below the absent days of January. Now type equal symbol. Go to the January attendance sheet, click on the first cell under absent days for the student James. Now press enter. Now drag the cell downward, and the records for all other students will be filled automatically. It's time for leave days. Click below the cell of leave days. Type equal symbol. Go to the January month attendance. Click on the James leave day. Now press enter. Drag it down to bring other students' record. The records for January have now been successfully imported. Next, verify accuracy by cross-checking the January sheet with the yearly record. The total attendance for January in the yearly record must exactly match the totals calculated on the January sheet. If the values do not align, an error has occurred. In that case, review your formulas and cell ranges, ensure all students are included, confirm that each column, present, absent, and leave, is referenced correctly, make sure the fill down was applied to every row without overwriting values, and check for hidden rows or active filters. After making any corrections, recalculate to confirm both totals are identical. Now, let's move on to entering the records for the other months. The procedure will remain exactly the same as we followed for January, starting with present days, then absent days, and finally leave days. By repeating this process for each month, we will gradually build a complete yearly attendance record. Stay with us throughout this process, as once we finish all the months, you will clearly see how seamlessly everything comes together in the yearly record. So let's start. The entire record has been successfully imported from the individual monthly sheets and consolidated into the yearly record. Here we have the consolidated total records of all months for each individual student. We are now going to add the total present, absent, and leave days for the entire year. To do this, we will first create a dedicated interface. Stay with us as we complete this process. Let's get started. Here, we have three headings: total present days, total absent days, and total leave days for the year. We will populate these fields using appropriate formulas. Let's begin by calculating the total present days. The formula for the total present days is equals some bracket start. Now, scroll to the left and select the present days of January for the first student, James, followed by a comma. Now select all the month's present days for first student, mean James. February present days, comma. March present days, comma. April present days, comma. May present days, comma. June present days, comma. July present days, comma. August present days, comma. September present days, comma. October present days, comma. November present days, comma. December present days, bracket close. Now press enter. Here, we have the total yearly present days for the student James. By simply dragging the formula, we can easily generate the total yearly present days for the other students as well. So let's drag it down. Here we have all students' yearly present days. Now, let's calculate the yearly absent days and leave days. The process remains the same. Simply select the absent days from all months for the absent category, and the leave days from all months for the leave category. Stay with us until both formulas for absent days and leave days are completed. So let's start. All formulas have been completed, and the yearly record, on which we have been working for over an hour, is now ready. Let's move on to enhancing the final look of the yearly record, so stay with us. Here we have the final look of our yearly record, with all steps successfully completed. Here we have the complete yearly record for the student James, which includes the total number of present, absent, and leave days. The yearly record automatically integrates all monthly attendance data. Updates within any monthly sheet. This section presents the attendance record of James for the month of January, and as well as you can see the yearly record. To demonstrate the functionality, we will proceed to the January sheet and apply certain changes. These updates will be immediately reflected not only in the January record but also in the overall yearly summary, ensuring accuracy and consistency across all records. Now, let us proceed to apply some changes. Now, let us move to the yearly record and observe the applied changes. As you can see, all updates made in the monthly sheets are automatically reflected in the consolidated yearly summary, ensuring accuracy, transparency, and consistency across the entire record. With this process, you are now able to design and maintain a complete, professional attendance sheet that not only tracks monthly records but also provides a comprehensive yearly overview. This method will save time, reduce errors, and give you a clear picture of attendance performance at both the monthly and yearly levels. We hope this demonstration has been informative and valuable. Thank you for watching and staying with us until the end.